Hi there again, BookTube, and welcome back to Leanne's Library. Today I'm recording a video, basically my TBR game that I've put together. I'm doing my TBR Trivial Pursuit, and I'm aware that somebody else on BookTube has made a Trivial Pursuit game, TBR game, but I thought I would also do one made by me. With my own choices of colours and a whole pile of prompts. So yeah, I thought I would get to doing that. So I'll explain the rules. Hi there, so I've got my Trivia Pursuit board set up. And yeah, I'm just going to start playing the Trivia Pursuit book TBR game in a minute. So just thought I'd run through the rules just quick. So a yellow chip will mean I'll read a fantasy book. The instructions are just here anyway, so you can see them. But purple will mean it'll be my partner Tom's choice of what I read. Blue will mean a graphic novel or manga. A green will be middle grade or a kid's book. Pink will be my choice, and orange will be YA. And I also have this little pack of prompts, which I'll shuffle right now, just so it's more random from when I wrote them. But yeah, they're just little prompts I got from here and there. Ideas I've got from YouTube and things that I just want to do myself. So I should probably just start playing. So with this dice, it's six-sided, but if I land on this one, I'll just make it a 6 because there isn't a 6 otherwise. So yeah, I'll just start playing now. My first roll for my TBR Trivia Pursuit. 1. Okay, so I can choose whichever colour. What shall I go for? I think I will go with my choice. So I've got a pink chip for me, and I'll pull a prompt, and the prompt will be my choice of a reread. If you can see that, my choice of a reread. Roll number 1 was my choice of a reread. So, of course, with me last month reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, I am going to reread A Court of Mist and Fury. I am really enjoying, I say I'm really enjoying reading these books. However, I'm going to really enjoy rereading this one because I do not like Tamlin one bit, and Tamlin isn't in this one as much. Yay! So I'm really looking forward to rereading this one and adding it to my April TBR pile. Yay! If you don't know about A Court of Thorns and Roses, it's about a human girl called Feyre, and she is going to hunt in the forest in the beginning of the book to provide for her family. She's got 2 sisters and a father, and whilst out hunting she ends up shooting a wolf who happens to be fairy, and so because she's killed a fae, she has to go to their land and live amongst the fae, and it's about her having to survive there and what's going to happen with her, because there's all like stories about fae murdering humans and how vicious they are and terrible they are. So it's kind of all about her journey to live with them, live with the persons. Basically, she's going to live with the friend of the fairy that she killed. So yeah, it's kind of all about that, and yeah, I just really love the second book in the series as well as the third, and I'm really excited to be reading it. And then I will roll again. another one. So it's a blue, and that is a graphic novel or a manga, and that will be a familiar author, so a manga or a graphic novel that I know the author of. So role number 2 was a graphic novel or a manga by a familiar author, and a little while ago I read volume 1 of Fullmetal Alchemist by Hiromu Arakawa. I'm probably butchering the name, I'm so sorry, I don't know the name. So I read volume 1 of this, so I'm adding volume 2 to my TBR for April. I've watched some of the show. I just thought I would hop onto the manga as well, so that I can kind of flip between them sometimes. But yeah, I really like the show, and I really liked volume 1 of this, so I thought I'd continue on. Fullmetal Alchemist is basically about these two characters here. I don't remember the names. I'm really awful with names. But he's basically a little boy in a giant robot suit, big metal suit, like armour type stuff. And this is his brother. And they wanted to bring back their mother, as far as I remember. And it went wrong, and it ended up taking his body away. And I think they're both alchemists, and he's quite a powerful one. And I think they're trying to get his body back. Let's roll again. Another one, really? Okay, so this is a bit boring. This dice does not want me to get any other number, apparently. So that is an orange chip to go in. And that will be a YA. That is an audiobook of my choice. Role number 3 was a YA audiobook, and for that I'm going to read Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I have read this, but it was a long while ago, and I want to reread it so I can read the other books in the series as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed the Grishaverse series. So, and I've heard that these books are better by loads of booktubers, so I'm very, very excited to be getting into that world, because I don't remember anything about it from ages ago when I first read it. Roll number 4 is a 6. So I've gone in the complete opposite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as a purple, or 4, 5, 6 as a roll again. I think I will go with, I'll go with purple. Tom can choose a book for me. So Tom will be choosing a book for me. That is a... What is the prompt? Tom will be choosing a Kindle book for me, if you can see. So role number 4 was a Kindle book of Tom's choice, and he has chosen Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake, I think the name was. I heard about this book ages ago, and I've had it sitting on my Kindle for so long. So it's about time I got to reading it, really. So he made a good choice there, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes, because I think it's quite a good idea of 3 rulers kind of fighting out for the throne in a fantasy world. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I don't think I've read a book like that before, so that's quite exciting. Roll number 5 is for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A yellow, or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A yellow. I'll go for a yellow, I think. So far I'm going through all the colours. That's quite good, actually. So I'm going to be choosing a fantasy, and it's going to be one that I've owned the longest. So I'm going to go for something I've had for a quite long time. So role number 5 was my longest owned fantasy book. And as far as I know, this is one of my longest owned fantasy books, Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castell. And I've heard that he's a very good author, so I'm looking forward to reading it. yeah, I've recently heard quite a few booktubers talking about this specific author and this specific book and how good they are. I know his other series, is it like the Ace of Spades or something? That's also meant to be very, very good. So I thought I'd give this a try finally, seeing as it's been on my shelf for who even knows how long at this point. So yeah, I look forward to reading this. I have no idea what it's about. Obviously, about a traitor with a sword, probably, by the looks of the picture. That's all I know, and I'm going into it blind, so I'm quite excited to get into that. And then my last roll, roll number 6, will be a 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a purple, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roll again. And I think I will roll again. And that is a 3, so it's going to be either a 1, 2, 3 purple or a pink. So I'm either going with a Chom's choice or my choice, and I think I'm going to go with my own choice because I don't like other people choosing for me. So it's my choice, and it is a book with LGBT in it. LGBT themed book. Roll number 6 was my choice of an LGBTQ plus book, and for that I'm going to read Legend Born by Tracy Dion, I think. So I'm looking forward to reading that. That's been all over BookTube recently. Again, I'm going into it kind of blind. I don't really know much about it, apart from that it does have LGBTQ rep in it, and I'm really looking forward to reading it because it sounds like a brilliant book. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my TBR game Trivia Pursuit video, and I will link the other person who does a TBR Trivia Pursuit down in the description, so you can check them out as well. And I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. Ta-ta for now.